The return. Again.
The mother effing boys are back.
Yes, we are.
A little paternity leave. Zach has got a baby.
Hey!
In form of a canine.
Oh.
I'll post.
I have a lot of shit going on. It's really crazy. I got this house. I got a wedding coming up in less than 2 months.
I have nothing going on.
You're the best man in said wedding.
I got a dog.
I didn't know you did that.
Everyone knew it except for you.
It. He came to me first, and I said, "You know what, Dave?
We'll talk about this off camera."
I'm just kidding.
Everyone except you knew, David. But greatest secret in town is no longer a secret. Dave is the best man. Jake is the third best man.
Who's the second best man?
Lewis, my dog.
Can he be the ring bearer?
No, Bowie is. Listen,
Sorry, Bo. You're
there's a
out.
lot to talk about. But we're going to miss a lot of it because we didn't talk for a lot of it. So we're going to try to keep it relevant.
This is going to be a 6-hour podcast. We
Oh
have to go
my
through
God,
everything.
Do you guys remember the J.J. Watt thing? We have to tie a bow on that. He's in Arizona now.
I hope you guys missed us. We missed you.
We missed you guys big time.
Is this working?
No.
Is it pointless even talking about
Yes.
Yes. I was joking. Man, what was the biggest thing that happened while you guys were out? David?
In my life or with the Bills?
You. Let's give the fans what they're
Do Jake first. Let me think about that.
All right, Jake. You?
You gonna do me?
No. That's what Bumble's for.
Ayo.
Maybe that's what your big thing is. You got to be moved.
Yeah. A lot of things have happened. Things that I probably shouldn't talk about.
He moved.
I moved
That's all.
by myself.
That was his big thing. Dave?
I live by myself. No big deal.
Yeah, but I went from not living.
I live by myself too in this house.
Honestly, I don't have anything good to report.
Me and Lewis.
My life is good. I
He's
have
the
a
best
good,
man.
I have a good job.
I teed him up to be the best man, and that was going to be his good thing. But no.
I think someone watches this podcast. I think we should be careful.
I don't give a shit if she watches this one.
She could take a bite of my ass.
She can kick rocks.
All right.
I'm gonna
Anyways.
get your text tomorrow.
Anyways.
On your internet.
Yeah, my life's been pretty good. What about you, Zach?
My life's okay.
Oh, shit.
Stressful as hell. My hairline's leaving me. I got to do the dining room floor. I got to get the bathroom or the bedroom
Yep.
drywall up.
I agree.
If you guys know how to do drywall,
I know someone that knows how to do drywall.
drop a comment. Give me a line.
I'll give you a line.
Nope.
No, you won't.
I got my stag coming up. If you guys want to come to the stag, you guys are more than welcome.
Richard Perks, you fly down. We expect
He's
you to
in
fly.
Orlando. The Blackburns are welcome to the stag.
Blackburn's coming to the stag.
Come on, Keith. You don't have to. No, it's on a Saturday in August. Or Friday in August.
Friday in August.
You're Keith or my Keith?
Keith Black.
Keith, Mr. Blackburn.
That's Mr. Blackburn. Last.
That's Mr. Blackburn to you.
All right, let's get to going with the Bills. What are we doing with the Bills here? Hey, red jerseys might be making red helmets might be making a comeback.
Next year, starting in 2022, the NFL has allowed alternate helmets. There's a lot of stipulations.
About time.
Something like they have to use that helmet during practice during the week.
That's fine.
And they all have to have the same helmets that they have with their regular helmets. There's a lot of weird stipulations that probably doesn't matter in a podcast filmed in a basement. But yeah,
I will say they do have to.
Downplay what we do.
we haven't done it in 6 months.
We don't even do it.
We've had writer's block.
Yeah, that's probably what we should call this.
It's paternity leave.
They need to let the league know by July of this year, 31st. So I think we'll know. How would they know?
That is some bullshit. The NFL dictates the jersey you wear. That's just kind of dumb. Helmet you wear.
It's not bullshit. It's just their league, man.
They would think the original thought about it was a safety issue because they couldn't ensure that everyone had the same regulation helmet that they wore that was approved by the NFL.
Are they at high school? They don't have the funds to buy more helmets?
Things that they're not used to wearing, so they were worried that it wouldn't be as safe because I don't know, things could be moving around since it's a less used helmet. I don't know.
You know what it is?
No bottles or cans.
It's a ploy for the NFL to get more money, and it's going to work.
I hope so. I hope they get more money out of me. We still have to...
It's season. We have season tickets
Again.
They're.
If you guys are looking for games, I know tickets are really hard to come by. Let me know. You guys have our email.
Am I getting a ticket?
I have an extra pair of tickets. You are getting some tickets. Plural.
They're expensive.
They're very expensive. So if you guys want to skip fees and stuff like that, and you want to go to a couple games this year, let me know. The home opener will be raffled off at my Stag, so that game's out. But other than that,
Or-
just let us know.
You know, that's a pretty good segue.
Buy a ticket to the Stag, and you could win tickets to the home opener.
That is a good segue. Because aren't the Pagulas busy doing something with the stadium? Can you tell me more about that, Jake?
Huh.
Billy Joel's coming.
Billy Joel.
Well,
I actually got an
we'll
email
see.
today that tomorrow they're selling the rest of their tickets for Billy Joel.
Well, we bought mom tickets. I have no idea how to retrieve those tickets.
Probably your email.
So we're probably just not going to this concert.
I have
And widely enough, I'm okay with
I
it.
believe that golf tournament that day. It's August 7th.
Golf tournament. Well, it looks like we're going to get a new stadium. I don't think that it's definitely worst case scenario for
We're all
me.
rusty.
What's the name of the stadium, Jacob?
Highmark. Something. Who cares? It's the Ralph. In my opinion, it's worst case scenario. I personally wanted a dome stadium. People talk about the elements. People talk
Who
about
doesn't
the
want
advantage.
dome? Give us
A lot of people don't want a dome.
I don't want a dome.
I'm-
I'm happy with an outdoor stadium.
You're
an
crazy.
old man.
That's not football.
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
Shut
Let's do it.
Let's argue.
Let's do it. They want it. We want it.
You
Let's
talk
do it.
about advantage.
Oh.
No one's from Buffalo. They're all from
You don't want-
California.
you don't
They're
want
all
this.
from Florida. They hate the snow as much as the opposing team. They're not acclimated to the
They don't
weather.
even live here.
You look at dudes in fucking parkas at first snowfall.
How about this one?
They're not adjusted to the snow whatsoever.
How great was that Baltimore game in the playoffs? You don't even talk about snow. The wind at that stadium is ridiculous.
And you wouldn't have that with a dome. The Bills
Exactly.
have, the Bills have
You
the
get a
advantage of
play-
that because they
Bills-
practice in it. The
They
They
crowd,
practice inside.
the
One-
crowd's
one day
amped
a
up
week.
for it.
I'm fucking freezing at those games. That is not fun.
The Colts game, obviously, it's been shoved down your throats over the last couple of years. There was snow
We could barely see the game.
accumulating
There's snow pockets.
on my
Yes.
shoulder. I almost died
And-
on the way
And
back.
that example
You did.
right
I was
there
kinda worried. I left
is exactly what I'm saying. That's
That's
blown
not
out of
home-
proportion. That is once in a blue moon. Full moon tonight. Once in a blue moon that that
We
happens.
talked about that yesterday. It's yesterday.
He's like, "Is it a full moon?" I said, "I think that was yesterday."
It's once in a blue moon that
The fact that it happens
game
at
like
all
that
is
happens.
unacceptable. Because think about the Ravens game 2 years ago. Remember when John
I
Brown?
don't have all these games memorized.
That's what I do, man.
He hasn't podcasted in 5 months, and he's been just studying every single game, the weather. You know how you used to ask me for the weather of the game before every
You're the
game?
weather guy.
I am not the weather guy.
I know every game that I've ever been to. The Ravens game 2 years ago when John Brown missed the ball on his fingertips. That was a
Overrated
windy
John
game.
Brown. You're right. Overrated John Brown.
Las Vegas Raider John Brown. He missed the ball on his fingertips. That game was marred by wind. I just feel like you could get a better product in a dome. I know you can get a better. Josh Allen's numbers are better in
The
dome.
Bills probably would have won a Super Bowl
this year
if
if it wasn't in
the
Kansas
Super
City.
Bowl was played in a dome.
If the AFC Championship game.
You're talking about the Giants game in '90.
Why, right? If it was in a dome, they would have won.
It's a hard kick either way.
Maybe, I
Back
mean-
then, 100%, 41 yards.
People used to do that shit barefoot.
I mean, we could play what if all day
40,
long,
yeah.
but play
Listen-
what if all
listen,
day
they would've
long.
won
But
the
the
AFC Championship.
Patriots won 6 or 7 Super Bowls, and they played pretty much the same elements.
Correct, but they ground and pound. They don't do what the Bills do, especially in December.
Maybe that's a bigger issue then. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but
No, listen. My point has always been: you have a Cadillac, you have Josh Allen, right? You have a Ferrari. What you pick your car? You have a nice car. What do you want?
Lamborghini.
You got a Lambo. You don't take it in a snowstorm and say, "All right, here we go." Vroom, vroom.
Or if you're a psychopath.
Yeah, and are the Pagula psychopaths? Maybe. And why isn't the stadium going downtown?
That's another big issue for me. You look at the revitalization of Buffalo in the past 10 years.
Springboarded by the Pagulas
Used to be just parking lots and Pearl Street
and
Grill.
dead buildings.
So, do you want to continue the uptick in revitalization in Buffalo? You put a stadium there. You get more business. You grow the economy.
I mean, really, what are we talking about in the business economy of Orchard Park?
Who gives a shit?
Louis?
Yo,
That Tim Hortons? We do mess with the
don't
Louis.
hate on.
But they're still
the
gonna
red
practice
carpet
there.
in.
Let the red carpet in.
no, we've been to Louis a few times, haven't we?
We,
Yes.
We tailgate at the red carpet, and we should let the red carpet in. We should.
We should get them to sponsor us.
No, God,
It's been a long time. Just for a
what?
Not tonight.
Louis.
Tonight?
When's the last
Part
time
2
we
of this
did
podcast is going to be at Louis
At
in
Louis.
Orchard Park. I'm not driving though.
I'm not going. Sorry.
Dude, don't be.
Anyways,
I'm just kidding.
Why? So
My question.
my point is, why wouldn't you put the game in Buffalo or with the stadium in Buffalo? I think that'd be a nice tip of the hat. I think you'd be able to grow Buffalo further. What do I care?
And the Bills hate the shenanigans that happen while tailgating.
Yeah, you could eliminate tailgating.
Yeah, I mean, downtown is already a mess. You put traffic down there, it's just insane. It's a no-brainer why it's not downtown.
Yeah,
You
but
could be just a
But
little-
then you
would
open up public
increase
transportation.
infrastructure. You would put.
That's a lot more work that needs to be done. All you gotta do is put the stadium.
Yeah, but if
It
you
needs to happen
where
to
it is
Buffalo
now.
anyway.
If you
It's time to go
want-
with the times.
To continue the revitalization
Well,
of
you know.
Buffalo, you still need to make those
You
improvements.
know, there's a new
Whether
mayor,
it be
so maybe
stadium-
the mayor will take care of it.
There isn't a new mayor.
There will be.
There probably will.
But I have a $5 bucket there won't be.
Our lives are gonna be the same when there's a new
Only
mayor.
loses $5.
Correct. I live in Niagara County. I'm not even Erie County resident
The
anymore.
address is
Only if you guys buy a stick, you can have my
actually
address.
Raul knows your address.
Raul Dukes does have our address.
Who is Raul Dukes?
The
Uh,
fucking homie.
A homie that asked for our address. My address.
This microphone isn't on. Why
He's
don't you
the big
talking?
homie. Which, for the longest time, I didn't put two and two together that is the character from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Hell yeah, man.
Shout out to Hunter S.
What else do we
Thompson.
have to talk about? We got jerseys, we have stadium,
I don't know what else do we talk about.
We talked about something upstairs, Jake. What was it?
getting ready for training camp, eh?
Oh, predictions. Way too ahead. Of
Way
predictions.
too early predictions, I guess.
For the season?
For the season. For the preseason.
Ooh, who wants to go
Preseason.
first?
No, we're gonna go 3.
No.
I don't
No, the
There's
season.
only 3 games.
know. No, we're gonna lose one.
What?
There's only 3 games this year. So,
Shit.
who wants to go first? David, give me your
Why do I
way
always
too
have to
early.
go first?
Because you
Because
didn't
you're
go
my
first
favorite.
last time.
You're
You've
the,
been at the
you're the fan
process
favorite.
this.
You're my favorite.
How many games are there? 17.
Dude, I drive all the time.
I know, my blinker's out.
I'm not gonna give you
Turn left.
Everything's out.
I'm not gonna give you a record of wins and losses, but I will say this. I was talking at work today. The Bills play in the easiest division. It's still the easiest division there is. The AFC East. Jets are garbage. Just go to hell.
Hot take.
Dolphins are all, no matter what Tua does.
Ooh.
Patriots would be a little better. Patriots are getting some players back, and they got some firepower on offense, but they still don't have a quarterback.
May I speak on the Dolphins real quick?
You have it's open forum.
So
First practice of minicamp, Tua Tagovailoa, 5 interceptions.
and he's not going to get better.
Shambles. Absolute
I
shambles.
mean, they shouldn't have got rid of Fitz.
No.
Who's their backup in Miami?
No one. Some schmuck that you've never heard of.
I bet I have heard of him.
Oh, you bastard. My phone's recording. If you find out, will you not tell me?
I will know in a second, and you have 30 seconds to answer.
Is it Marcus Mariota?
It's not. No, it's not. It's someone that used to play in the AFC East.
Ayo. Wow. Interesting. That is interesting. I bet
It's
you
actually
will,
someone that might compete for a starting job. He used to play in the AFC
I
East,
bet you that we'll see him this season.
and he played in the playoff game as a starting quarterback.
Matt Moore?
No.
No, younger. Decent. Pretty decent.
Not the Patriots.
He played with the Patriots.
In a playoff game?
Jimmy Garoppolo. No,
It's not Jimmy Garoppolo.
It's not a playoff game with the Patriots.
not with the Patriots.
No, with another team.
In the AFC East?
No.
No.
So we didn't play in a playoff game in the AFC
But he
No,
played.
he did
He
play
was
with-
drafted by this AFC East team.
The
Which
Patriots?
obviously we know it's the
Yes.
Patriots.
You will know this, and you will be angry when you hear it.
Oh,
Yes.
Brissett. Jacoby.
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Did he play in a playoff game?
Yeah,
I
the
believe he
Colts.
played with the Colts.
Yes.
And you don't have your phone to prove it, so I am right.
Damn, Dr. Zach's handicapped right now.
I only ever double checked myself. I don't think he played in the playoff game.
Yeah, well, I don't want the long pause here. So, anyways, my prediction is
Keep your finish up with golf plus.
Did Jacoby Brissett play in the playoff game?
Oh, I'm glad we're back, honestly.
the Bills are going to win the AFC East.
This doesn't help.
I'm not going to give you statistics. I have to go through game by game. I know that
Jacoby
we have a
Brissett
tough
in the
division of the
playoffs.
NFC that we play. I like the schedule. Schedule's in our favor. I think we're obviously a playoff team. I think we're going to be top 3 in the AFC. I know the Titans went out there and made a splash, but Julio Jones,
I like that splash for them.
rank that whatever you think.
I'll take him over Colby.
But either way, I'm not going to rank it anyway. It's the Chiefs, Titans, Bills. After that, AFC North is just going to destroy each other all
You
season
don't think
long.
Cleveland is a runner-up now?
I don't think Cleveland's the best team in that division.
Wait, did you not rank the Bills as the top in the AFC?
Bills, Titans, Chiefs.
All right, thank you.
In that order?
No special order. Chiefs number 1, Bills 2, Titans 3. And I would probably say
I'll show you.
throw the Ravens in at 4.
Jacoby Brissett is a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
He did win a Super Bowl.
He's a quarterback, won Super Bowls.
Okay, so
Quarterback.
his starting seasons in
This is now a Jacoby Brissett podcast.
2017, he went 4-11. He didn't play in 2018. 2019, he went 7-8. He did not play last year.
Yeah, but I think that 7 and 8 team were a playoff team.
That's 15.
There was
games.
1 year where the AFC South was pathetic.
8 and 8.
It wasn't last year. We played against Houston. or
No,
something.
last year they had Phillip Rivers.
No, 2019 is the year you're talking about. That's when Houston made it. We were the only team from the AFC South that made it, and they played the Bills. And they had that epic collapse.
Respect.
Jake, what's your out-of-the-box predictions?
Well, we only lost 3 games last year. One of them.
Should have been 2.
Well,
Should have been 0. Fuck.
one of them. That's my point.
Actually, 4 losses.
Please stop. One of them lost on a Hail Mary. The other 2, weird, odd primetime games that had weird COVID implications. Bills are going undefeated. And if you've been a long-time listener of this podcast, you know I will say that every year, but this year, out of all years, it is definitely the most possible.
My bold prediction, if you are done, you're not allowed to be done. You can be done. You want to
I'm
be
done
done?
now.
My bold prediction is that the Bills are the number 1 seed. I think Josh Allen takes another step. I think he's the MVP as well.
He should have been last year.
I will agree with the MVP talk.
I think Emmanuel
That is
Sanders, all the way around, is a better player than John Brown. You getting somewhere with that?
No, obviously not.
Should have did the line I said.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that.
I understand.
If you are interested in joining a Patreon account, you could run Diamond Dave's Bumble account.
Only premium subscribers.
Dude, if they pay you $20 a month, you would let them say whatever they wanted. I would let them say whatever they want. Fine. Dave's out. I'm in.
What are you guys thinking? Give me a record prediction as we stand here on June 24th.
Oh, I'm saying.
You're fine.
Okay.
Give me a record prediction. Jacob?
You already know. Well, what shit? What are you playing? 17 games?
Mhm.
17 and 0.
David.
12 and
A step
5.
back from last year, huh?
We're playing the Falcons, who are going to be better. We're playing the Bucks.
Remember the last
It's a big,
time
big
you had a
game.
conversation about the Falcons?
The Falcons will not be better.
No, I don't.
It was with Weasley. I don't think the Falcons will be
I
better.
don't know who that is.
I don't think
Julio
the
Jones.
Hey, is it fair enough that am I a fair assessor in saying I don't think the Falcons will be better? I think they definitely downgraded with Julio not on their team.
Well, I mean, they pretty much subbed him out for Kyle Pitts.
It's not the same person.
Kyle Pitts still hasn't even had played a possession in the NFL yet, though.
Not even close to the same person, I'd say. Kyle Pitts.
You know, the advantage we
It's
have with
80
that game
catches in college.
is that game's in late December.
Yeah. There should have been a primetime game, to be honest. Maybe it
I'm sure it's in the flex spot, but I don't know. I mean, you look at the NFC South with the
Say
Bills
13
play.
and 4. It's okay.
The Saints aren't going to be any better. Saints actually are probably going worse.
17 and 0.
Panthers aren't going to be very good. Bucks and Falcons should be solid.
do?
But at the same time, the Bills play the Titans. Bills play the
Win.
Chiefs.
Win.
I'm just
Broncos have a good defense.
They freaking demolished them last year. They put up 50+
I'll
points
say
on the
this.
Broncos
I'll give a
last year.
bold statement here. I think the Bills go undefeated in the AFC East, and I think that's big.
Did they last year?
Yes.
Yeah, because the Bills lost to who did the Bills lose?
Titans,
Cardinals,
Chiefs,
Titans, Chiefs.
Cardinals. They
So,
did
yeah.
last year. That's pretty cool. First time in my lifetime, easily.
So yeah, I think they do that again. To me, that's a big accomplishment.
It might be
I
the first time in your lifetime, too.
I just want to see them,
Sweeping
just,
the Patriots.
like Al Davis used to say, just win, baby.
My bold prediction, you guys are going to hate this for the record.
If you say 8 and 8, I'm gonna slit your throat with this playing
That'd be
card.
so stupid. They play 17 games. I think they have 11 wins this year. I think, listen,
Scumbag.
I don't think that they are a worse team. I think that eventually some things catch up to you, and I think a lot of things didn't catch up to them last year. I think that they still go to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl next year.
You just said they're still gonna get first seed. So are you walking back?
Everyone loses. No, I think that the extra game does. Like, listen, 3 losses last year, I would add on 2.
Not fat chance.
I would say 5, which would bring me down to 12 and 5.
I think the revitalized defensive line is gonna pay dividends for the
No,
Bills this year.
100%. Listen, okay,
And you don't lose.
14-3. You've convinced me. I get those 2 games back.
It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. You got a strong arm, people.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Who's driving? Who got strong arm?
Yeah, but I got the ox.
That's okay. You usually do.
Sometimes.
I thought I heard Lewis. He's not here tonight.
Next week we'll have
We gotta teach the people who Lewis is.
we'll have the little homie.
You guys want a podcast Sunday or no? How do we want to do this? We're gonna do it once a
I
week.
don't know. Yeah, we'll do once a week.
Once a week until training camp starts.
Yes.
Well, just coming quick.
And
That's what she said.
if you go to our YouTube page and go under the community tab, I'll post a family photo of little Lewis and all of us.
Do
Did we do it yesterday? We did it yesterday, didn't
Oh, yesterday, yeah.
No, dude, that's a bathroom pic. That's fucking lame. I put in a new bathroom fan because all I do is work on this house and watch TV.